All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Makar Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elected nation of Israel. This is going to be a lesson on a concept or a topic or an idea that the world has, right? Which is called precognitive dreams. So I'm going to read what precognitive dreams are. It says, precognitive dreams, these are dreams that seemingly predict the future. Dreams must meet several criteria to be classified as precognitive. You must record or tell others about your dream before the dream scenario is fulfilled in real life. Now that I've said that, I'm going to get a scripture. This is Isaiah chapter 48 and verse 5. I have even from the beginning declared it to thee before it came to pass. I showed it thee, lest thou shouldest say, mine idol have done them, and my graven image and my molten image have commanded them. Right? So what Yahweh is saying is he showed things to people, to the Israelites in particular, before they happened, so that when they happen, nobody else can try and claim, or nobody on the earth or no other nation can try and say that they knew about these things was going to happen and that they made it happen, or say that their idol or their God made these things happen. And let me get another scripture. This is Joel chapter 2. Joel chapter 2 and verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am Yahweh your power and none else, and my people shall never be ashamed. And it shall come to pass that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions. Let me read it again. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions. Now, when it's saying that women prophesy, one of the ways that a woman can speak of a prophecy is if she'll say, for example, that the Karagma is the MOTB. That's her prophesying. But don't be one of those women that gets too carried away and thinks that you are supposed to take on a man's portion, because the things that men are doing for the highest degree for this particular doctrine, I don't see any women doing them, man. Right? Yeah, a woman still has a role in the world, man. Don't get too carried away and think that woman doesn't have a role in the world, you know. You just don't have the man's role in the world. Let me get another scripture. This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 1. I will stand upon my watch. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come, it will not tarry. So what that's saying, man, is that the Israelites have received through several different timelines, man, a precognitive dream about the end days, right? And they received it back in the times where we read about in the book of Genesis. They received it from a long time ago, man. Let me see if I can show where it mentions Enoch received and spoke about these times. In fact, let me see. I don't really read that scripture that much, so it might take me a bit of time to find it. Here we go. This is Jude chapter 1 and verse 14. Enoch also, the seventh from Adam, prophesied of these things, saying, behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000s of his saints, to execute judgment upon all, and to convince all the ungodly among them of their ungodly deeds which they have ungodly committed, and of their hard speeches which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. So he prophesied of Yahweh Shai way back then. He had a vision of Yahweh Shai way back then. But several of the men that came after him have also had visions and seen dreams of Yahweh Shai, right? Because Yahweh Shai connects the whole of this whole thing that we think called life together, man. Right? Let me get a scripture on Yahweh Shai. Let's get a scripture on Yahweh Shai. Because a lot of people think that Yahweh Shai is just not powerful. Like some people don't even think that they have to give Yahweh Shai any reverence. This is John chapter 21 and verse 25. And there are also many things which Yahweh Shai did, the which, if they should be written every one, I suppose that even the world itself could not contain the books that should be written. Amen. So there's many things that Yahweh Shai did, man, and he's got a portion that's way above what portion that we would want to have, man, because he had to go through a lot, man. Right, now let me read what precognitive dreams was again. It said, these are dreams that seemingly predict the future. Dreams must meet several criteria to be classified as precognitive. You must record or tell others about your dream before the dream scenario is fulfilled in real life. Now, listen to this, man. I just thought about this, which is on part of the notes, but listen to this, right? Because Nebuchadnezzar had a dream, right? And this shows the power of Yahweh, man. Nebuchadnezzar had a dream, right? This is Daniel chapter 2 and verse 1. And in the second year of the reign of Nebuchadnezzar, Nebuchadnezzar dreamed dreams where his spirit was troubled, and his sleep break from him. So he had a dream, and it caused him to be so scared that he woke up in the night, man. Verse 2, Daniel chapter 2 and verse 2. Then the king commanded to call the magicians and the astrologers and the sorcerers and the Chaldeans for to show the king his dreams. So they came and stood before him. And the king said unto them, I have dreamed a dream, and my spirit was troubled to know the dream. Then spake the Chaldeans to the king in Syriac, O king, live forever. Tell the servants the dream, and we will show the interpretation. The king answered and said to the Chaldeans, the thing is gone from me. If you will not make known unto me the dream, man, see, so he forgot the dream, man. He had the dream, and he was scared, and then he forgot the dream, right? The king answered and said unto the Chaldeans, the thing is gone from me. If you will not make known unto me the dream with the interpretation thereof, you will be cut off, you will be cut in pieces, and your houses shall be made a dunghill. So he forgot the dream, right? And he wanted them to remind him of what his dream was, right? And tell him what the dream meant. Now they couldn't do it, right? Let me see if I can find the scripture where it said they can't do it. Here we go, verse 10. The Chaldeans answered before the king. Daniel chapter 2 and verse 10. The Chaldeans answered before the king and said, there is not a man upon earth that can show the king's matter. Therefore, there is no king, lord, nor ruler that asks such things at any magician or astrologer or Chaldeans. Now, they was being proud because just because they couldn't do it, they assumed that it couldn't be done, right? But let's go to this. Verse 17, Daniel chapter 2 and verse 17. Then Daniel went to his house and made the thing known to Hananiah and Mishael, and Azariah and Azariah. So okay, let me read that again. Daniel chapter 2 and verse 17. Then Daniel went to his house and made the thing known to Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, his companions, that they would desire the mercies of the power of heaven concerning this secret, that Daniel and his fellows should not perish with the rest of the wise men of Babylon. Then was the secret revealed unto Daniel in a night vision. Now, a night vision is no different than saying like a dream, all right? Then was the secret revealed unto Daniel in a night vision. Now, let me just prove that point, man. That a dream is like a night vision is like a dream. Job chapter 33 and verse 15. In a dream, in the vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, in slumberings upon the bed, right? Now let me jump back to this. Salakia, man. Salakia. Daniel chapter 2 and verse 17 and verse 18, that they would desire the mercies of the God of the power of heaven concerning this secret, that Daniel and his fellows should not perish with the rest of the wise men of Babylon. Then was the secret revealed unto Daniel in a night vision. Then Daniel blessed the power of heaven, right? So he was able to receive that same precognitive dream that Nebuchadnezzar received, And he was then also given the interpretation of the dream too. Right? Now let me jump to verse 23. I thank and praise thee, O power of my fathers, who has gave me wisdom and might, and has made known unto me what we desired of thee, for thou hast made known unto us the king's matter. So they was able to receive the same dream what Nebuchadnezzar received, man. Daniel was able to receive the same dream. So are precognitive dreams real? Yes. Precognitive dreams is a biblical concept, in fact. Right now, let me get another scripture, in fact, because John the Revelator, he saw dreams, he saw visions, right? And those things that he saw are gonna happen, man. When John saw what's written in Revelation 13 and 16, what did he see? He saw loads of people getting that charagma, right? He saw the lions and he saw loads of people getting the charagma. He also saw loads of people refusing the charagma, and he saw Israelites, right, that would have been getting beheaded for refusing to take that charagma. He might have saw them praising Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai before they get beheaded, man. But he saw these things. He saw the whole destruction of the people that received the charagma. He had one long vision, man. He had a long vision, man. A long precognitive dream. Thousands of years ago, he had this dream, yet those things that he saw are happening now. So there's people that have had precognitive dreams when you look it up. There's people that might have had a precognitive dream that's fulfilled in like a day, right? But a precognitive dream that's fulfilled in a day versus a precognitive dream that's filled after 1,000 years. The person that has that longer way precognitive dream, people are going to start scoffing on them, right? For example, Noah, he had a vision, he had a dream that the world was going to be flooded, man. And it happened after 100 years. This is Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, which the Most High gave unto him, to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John, who bear record of the word of Yahweh and of the testimony of Yahweh Shai and of all things that he saw, man. So this is I'll keep it short, man. Even though it's a very beautiful topic to speak on, man. Right? Precognitive dreams, yes, they are real, right? And all the people that are of the elected nation of Israel, we have believed the precognitive dreams of the ancient prophets, man. Right? We've believed the visions that they saw. And some of us in the times now have also seen things that we don't even know are precognitive dreams. Man, we've seen certain things and we're like, man, we're gonna end up seeing these things, but we don't even know yet that some of the things that we spoke out our mouth, or some of the things that we've dreamed that we probably didn't even told anybody, right? Some of those things were actually precognitive dreams that are going to happen, man, that are going to be fulfilled, right? And I'm gonna get one more scripture, in fact, because the book Wisdom of Solomon speaks about how the ancient Egyptians pretty much saw precognitive dreams on the destruction that they was going to receive, man. And I'm just going to be quick with it. This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 18 and verse 17. Then suddenly visions of horrible dreams troubled them sore, and terrors came upon them unlooked for. And one thrown here and another there, half dead, showed the cause of his death. For the dreams that troubled them did foreshow this, lest they should perish, and not know why they were afflicted. So even the wicked people have precognitive dreams, man. A lot of them have saw the Israelites in the kingdom, man. They've had dreams of the Israelites in the kingdom, and that's why they're trying to fight harder to try and do the things that they're doing, man. That's why they're trying to push forward more what they're trying to do, because they're trying to stop what they saw in their dreams from happening, right? But they can't do it because man's goings of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way, right? And like I said, man, I'm going to try and keep this video topic short, so it's more like more people like take heed, because if it's a longer one, then people can lose their attention span, man. Yeah, man. Precognitive dreams are real, man. It's a biblical concept, right? All the ancient prophets that saw visions and those things came to pass, those were precognitive dreams. Those were visions, man. Those were prophecies, right? Precognitive dreams are really prophecies, man. It's really prophecy coming to pass. And the more that the world talks and tries to reveal that certain things are actually in fact true, all they're really doing is showing that the things that are written in the Bible are true, man. But there's a big difference between having a precognitive dream that's fulfilled after 2 days or after a week, right? Those are short term, man. But the people that are the prophets of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai have received those precognitive dreams of the end time. Because you've got these wicked people that they've saw certain visions to where they think that they've got the ultimate knowledge, but they've only seen maybe 10 years into the future, right? But they don't know that a prophet of the Lord has seen the precognitive dream after their precognitive dreams been fulfilled, and shows the destruction of what they've tried to build up, man. They don't realize that because they're not spiritual, man. They're carnal, really. They're base men, you know. But the elect of the nation of Israel that are going to be scattered in every single nation, they're going to believe the visions and the precognitive dreams that come from the scriptures, man, which are the ultimate ones because they speak on the ultimate plan of Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And I'm going to end the lesson there. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Makar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to every single man, woman, and child of the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.